David Alexander is getting ready for a mission to the high Arctic.
Tomorrow we're going from Yellowknife all the way up, past the map, into the roof somewhere to Holmen. It's the farthest north I've ever been for sure.
The flight will cross the Arctic Circle and land in Ulukhaktok, once known as Holmen, to pick up a load of cargo.
When I saw my name on the board, I was, you're excited for long flights like that. You get to go somewhere you've never been.
When David hit town 2 years ago, no one saw this city boy hacking it in the north.
When David Alexander showed up, honestly, I judged him.
It's cold here.
He's got a rapper jacket on, cargo pants, and hat on sideways like this, and talked all funny, and grew up in Toronto.
Technically, I'm not a pilot. I haven't really experienced much.
He came in looking like he was a squeegee boy off Yonge Street in Toronto, and I didn't know what we had hired.
I'm like, a week if we're lucky. Flash forward a year and a half, not only did he prove me wrong, he is now one of our most versatile pilots.
You always be prepared for the worst. So thicker jacket, bigger boots, better gloves.
Today, David will be flying a DC-3 with veteran captain Jeff Schroeder.
Perfect. Nice. Let's pull everything. Let's get the Bucci out of here.
Jeff's a seasonal pilot who usually flies the big C-46.
Clear on two.
Clear on two.
He can be a little cranky, but he's the most experienced C-46 pilot in the world. But David's logged a lot of hours in this particular DC-3. He knows its quirks. Today, that knowledge will be put to the test.
Operator 2,000 feet, you can climb at 6,000 and clear, direct Holmen.
Clear to maintain 6,000, direct Holmen, Buffalo 722.
Buffalo 722, thank you.
As David and Jeff work their way north over the Beaufort Sea, the conditions ahead are getting worse.
Any change in your ceiling and viz? Look about the same still?
Buffalo 722, negative on weather for change.
We left Yellowknife and checked the weather. It started to get a bit worse. I looked over at Jeff and he's like, yeah, we'll still continue, but if it gets any worse, we're turning around.
Anything straight down yet?
Yeah. I can see the water.
Tom, we're about to turn final for 06.
Ulukhaktok radio at 722. We're turning final for runway 06.
Buffalo 722, Ulukhaktok, wind is 3502 at 10.
Ceiling and viz still look about the same?
Roger.
As we were descending, we went into cloud and we were picking up a lot of ice really quickly. It can be real dangerous, bad viz, low ceiling. It's pretty conditions, and now you got to add ice into it. It was getting worse and worse and worse.
Okay, gear down.
Gear down.
On our way down here.
You're 5 degrees, so you're bearing. Got a wheel.
Yeah, I got a wheel.
Oh.
What? We got that gear on.
I had a red light, so I kind of pondered for a second.
The red light means the landing gear isn't fully locked into position.
And I looked down to make sure I had to walk. And then as I was looking down, he looked over. He saw the red light.
What the happened? Not now. Don't touch anything. Don't touch the gear.
If someone f***s up the gear in an approach like that, that's the worst thing that can happen.
Sucker. For sake, what's wrong with spades?
The warning system says the gear isn't secure, but David knows every quirk of this plane. He has his own theory.
I know, far. Sometimes the handle doesn't sit in neutral, so the green light doesn't come on yet.
I've been flying the 3 for a while, so I knew that LFR has that problem with the handle.
Okay, the gear's coming up.
Yeah, put the gear up.
They raise the gear for a second attempt. With the visibility getting worse and the runway getting closer, they need to get their gear back down and locked.
Okay, we gotta stay over the water. And we're picking up ice.
Put the gear back down, locked it, made sure the handle was in neutral this time, and we had the green light.
Okay.
The green light means they seem to have solved one problem, but now they're rattled
Hey, how far are we back? 4 miles.
and have to reposition and line up with the runway, still hidden through the thick cloud.
Yeah, it's
Okay, good, okay, good, okay. We're on our way down.
Roger.
Where's our bearing?
3 degrees or 4 degrees.
We gotta turn this way.
Turn to the left. Turn left. Left, Jeff.
Yeah, I know.
You want your,
No, I want nothing.
windshield?
No. Should have been better paying attention on that gear.
I should have been quicker on it. I should have been, oh, red light, that's the handle. I should have been right away, but I knew that I put that gear down the right way.
I think everything was just iced up. Gear switches, everything. Sitting out there for 4 hours.
Trying to fly the airplane in icing conditions and then having to recycle the gear, it's gonna get anybody's nerves up for sure.
David's confident the problem was simply that the handle was slightly out of place.
3 flat.
3 flat.
All 4.
All 4.
Flaps up.
Flaps up.
David's theory about the handle was on the money. The landing gear is locked.
That looks like our crap there, eh?
Yeah.
But the weather here is only getting worse. This hamlet of 400 is so isolated, the crew has brought along their own fuel supply.
Time to put it in front of the airplane.
And they need to start refueling the plane right away.
Jeff was really concerned about getting out of there.
So fill up the mains first.
Okay. Those airports, especially near the ocean, you can get socked in really easily, and really bad weather can come and hit you out of nowhere. So you really want to get your go as soon as you can.
But their ability to get their 17,000-pound airplane back home all depends on one very tiny pump.
Nothing.
Hey, close it.
Close, okay?
Right back to open.
When you go up north like that, you got to be more prepared for everything. The filter was all clogged.
With bad weather rolling in off the Arctic Ocean, mechanic Buddy Mercury has no time to try and clean the filter. Jeff has no other option. They'll fill up without the filter and hope the fuel has no contaminants.
Oh, a lot better. You got to be quick, but you got to make sure you're doing everything right.
The Arctic sun is already starting to set, and their weather window is closing fast.
In the direction we're supposed to go, it's looking pretty bad.
As soon as we had it loaded and the drums were out of the way, we jumped in and hurried up so we can go home.
Probably 100